So now that you've made a paper rocket, you've used your PVC pipe and launched it. You can launch that here as many times as you want, but what if you want to launch it at home? You don't have one of the little bellows for inflating pool rafts or inflatable beds. Well, here's a way that you can make something to stomp on that will easily allow you to launch your rockets with very cheap and easy to get materials. My favorite, you'll see projects where they use plastic 2-liter soda bottles, and those are great. They work really well. The PVC pipe fits right into the opening. However, they tend to crack. Plastic is a little bit rigid, and if you stomp on it too many times, you're going to blow a hole out in it, and it's not really repairable. So what I've enjoyed is using these cardboard milk containers. They're only they're about 2 liters of air, which is the same as a 2-liter soda bottle, and they're much more forgiving of stomping than the plastic of the 2-liter bottle. However, they do need some work, and so you can see on this one, I've taken a lot of duct tape and I've sealed up as many of the areas where the paper could split its seams. So particularly on the backs, the edges, and the front, I have sealed up and basically added a sort of outer structure to the cardboard so that it won't just pop open and split like the plastic 2-liter bottle. The other thing that I have done is sort of created a little bit of a flexible tube to connect my PVC pipe. And the reason that I've done that is because if I put my PVC pipe into this opening and tape it directly on there, the PVC pipe is going to be rigid while the cardboard is flexible. And if you stomp on it, it's just going to rip this plastic opening right out of the bottle, and that's going to be something that's pretty hard to fix. So we want to make sure that this tube has a little bit of give so that if anything breaks, it's just going to be this little adapter that I've created here by using some duct tape folded over on itself so that it's not sticky on the inside, and then just taped it to the plastic milk jug top. So for this, if I wanted to, I could take my it's a 1/2-inch PVC pipe and just wrap some tape around there. You're going to have some air leakage in this, and that's okay. You are going to launch a pretty decent amount of air out of this mechanism pretty quickly, and that's what's going to launch our rocket, even if some of the air escapes through some of the gaps in your tape. And so you can see now I've got this pretty flexible joint here. This can have a little give without just destroying the opening of my bottle. And I'm going to go ahead and seal up some more gaps. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. So here's my 1/2-inch PVC. I could stick my rocket right on there and just squeeze the bottle, and I could launch my rocket and then blow in the end of the tube to reinflate the milk jug, and now I'm ready to launch again. Another thing that you can find pretty cheaply at the hardware store, in addition to 1/2-inch pipe, is some 90-degree connectors. And so if you wanted to make a device like we're using at camp, then you can just get 2 of these 90-degree connectors, and you just need to push them tight onto the end there. You would have another pipe coming out, another connector here, and a pipe going up, and you've just made yourself the adjustable launcher like the one we've been using in the other videos. So if you like this, you want to make something like this at home, you can get one of these 1-gallon milk jugs, and now you've made a nice Stomp rocket launcher.